What's up, champions? Welcome back to JetSurf Nation, your place to test and review different jetboards and eFoils. And today I'm very happy to be back in Cascais, Portugal, to meet legendary Pedro from eFoils Cascais. Welcome, Pedro.
Hello, Mike. Thanks again for your visit. Okay, here at the beautiful bay of Cascais. We are here from eFoil Cascais. Here we've got this beauty, the new Ultra L2.
Yeah.
I'm just stoked to this. The first time I've tried it last year at the Fliteboard dealers meeting. I was really amazed with the board, and now finally it arrived this week, and I was testing yesterday on the waves, and it's like it's just an amazing board. It's a game changer because it's like an hybrid. It's between an eFoil and a prone foil. Okay, so it's the feeling is really loosen on the wave. Yeah, if you really are into eFoiling for surfing, this is the way to go. You have to try it. It's really amazing. When you try this, you don't want any other eFoil. Okay, so we've got this new eFoil. It was constructed from raw, so it's a uni piece. Okay. All made in carbon, designed by Marc Newson. That's a designer considered to be the best designer in the world. It has no stitches. Okay, so it's really hydrodynamic. It has the new engine, so it's only 41 millimeters. So it's really hydrodynamic, and it's equipped with the new folding prop. So this makes all the difference in the water. This one now it's equipped with a MEN 1300. I was testing it on the waves because yesterday the waves are small, but my favorite wing now it's the 1000, the Wave 1000C. It's really for mid and high waves, and it's a hell of a wing. You have to really, if you are into surfing, you really need to try this set.
And for people who never seen Fliteboard Ultra, I can say that there are actually a lot of small changes between the old one, which was already pretty good, but there are few complaints which they learned and they try to improve based on the riders' feedback. For example, the size of the board, yeah?
Yes, the size has changed. So the original Ultra was a 4.2, and now this one is a 4.4, but is a little bit narrow. So it makes all the difference on the takeoff, and more maneuverable on the waves. You can see that those changes are across all the other foil sports. For wing foiling, now the boards are a little bit longer and narrow, and the prone the same.
Yeah, basically what it also means that if you are in the choppy water, in the waves, on the old Ultra it was sometimes hard to get started because antenna was getting under the water, basically losing signal when you're trying to start. But by making it a little bit longer, it's easier to get started, keep the signal consistent, which makes a big difference in the wave riding.
Yeah, easier even for me that I'm a heavy guy. I'm 85 kilos. So sometimes on the small Ultra, when you're taking off and when it's a little bit choppy or windy, okay, you have to go in the same direction to take off, and then you turn around. Okay, but this it's you can feel that it's much more easier to take off on the 2 inches more.
Another complaint was this little whistling noise of the old Fliteboards. You know, that noise.
This new engine actually it's a little bit more noisy than the regular engine. Okay, some people complain about that, but I really like it because when you catch a wave, you heard that loud noise, and then suddenly when you release the trigger, it's like completely silence. It's like only you on the wave. So I don't complain about that.
Okay, and another difference of Fliteboard compared to other eFoils on the market is that the fuselage and the wings are located with the same position as the motor. So on other eFoils it's usually higher up on the mast.
Yes, and even now it's different because now this system is new, so it's the conical wing. So instead of the wing being mounted below the fuselage, okay, now it's completely centered. So now it has a titanium insert. So now the wing attaches right in the middle of the fuselage, so it's even better. And you notice that in the water. It's even more hydrodynamic than the previous version. And instead of having 3 bolts, now it has only 2 big titanium bolts. It makes difference.
And we have 3 types of batteries: Explore, Sports, and Nano. Yeah.
Yeah, but actually for this board, the Ultra, it only fits the Sport and the Nano, because this board was to be light. So, even so, now I'm getting, with my weight, I can have like easily 35 minutes with a Nano, and more than 1 hour with a Sport. And I only spare at least 10% before I return to the shore. So probably I can do it like both, like at least more 10 minutes.
And it's also interesting to say that it's the lightest eFoil on the market right now. The whole setup with a nano battery, it's around
18 kilos with a nano battery. Yeah, and you can feel it, like it's really light.
Basically like a prawn board.
Yeah. If you take the battery, I think it's no more. It's not. I don't think it has more than 2 kilos than my normal set of wing foiling. So it's really light.
Very cool. And also we have all the standard features like on the old Ultra, such as lights over here, which is basically a battery indicator. Yeah.
Yes, you have the leash attachments, and yes, you can check here the level of the battery. But well, I never use it because you have all the information on the remote, and it's much easier to look for the remote than to the back foot.
Speaking of the remote, now we have 2 types of the remote. The new Marc Newson remote, yeah?
Yes, this is the new Marc Newson. Okay, it's still really light and ergonomic. It comes with a color and really bright screen. It has lots of functions. Okay, here it's more to, if you're doing waves, it's nice because it records your best wave of the session and your current wave, so you can track if you're beating your own record or not. It has a lot of information. It's just a little bit heavier than the regular one. I personally still prefer the old one for waves, because I I'm used to never look at the display. So yeah, but it's nice because you have plenty of information. If you are starting on the waves, it's a really nice feature it's a nice to have feature for you to track your own goals.
And yesterday you took 36 waves, and then you can see on the app all your best waves. You can compare your sessions to the other riders. Yeah,
yesterday I was really stoked, so I've burned 3 batteries, and one of the sessions we had some small waves here, and I did 36 waves in 35 minutes, and it took me some time to get there, so it's more, the average is more than 1 wave per minute. And yes, the app tracks everything, and it's really fun for you to, after the ride, you can analyze, you can share with your friends, with the community on the app.
Yeah, this is just basically as good as it gets if you're looking to buy eFoil. This one is not looking for compromises, for cheap materials. They just
this is
the best of the best.
This is it's the state of the art of the eFoils. I've tested a lot of eFoils, but nothing compared to this one. It's really a game changer, and the feeling it's completely different. For surf, it's not eFoil for everyone. Okay, if you're looking for a model to do everything, to cruise, to learn to teach your friends, it's not an eFoil for that. It's an eFoil for the ones more advanced that wants to surf. Okay, for that, for sure, it's the best model here in the market.
And for learners, the one we tested last week, which is the new Air. Yeah, the
new Air. It's almost 1/3 of the price of this one, and it really works good. It has the same technology. It has the same electronics as this one, and it's perfect to share with your friends, with your family. After you can upgrade for everything. one thing about Fliteboard, it's everything is compatible. Okay, so you can upgrade, depends on your level. For example, if this year you buy a airboard and next year you want to start surf, you can upgrade to a pro board. You can change the wings, you can change the props, and you have a completely different setting.
All right, I see a lot of small and great improvements, which makes this a next step in the development of Fliteboard. And also we're looking forward to see what Flite Lab is going to be next year.
Yeah, we are really anxious for the release of the Flite Lab. I think it will be only released in March. Okay, but yeah, it's the beginning of the season, so I'm really looking forward to test it.
We'll have a jet over here, right?
Yeah, it has a jetpack that you can insert. You can take it has a lead, because you can use it as a normal prone board, okay, without the jet. So if you want to have the jet, you just take the lead, you put the jetpack, and you have a jet with that gives you the necessary amount to help you on the takeoff, okay. And then after they're planning to release a mast with a motor mounted here on the top, like the other assisted foils that you can see in the market. So yeah, let's wait and see what the Flite Lab is planning for us.
All right, a lot of cool things coming from Fliteboard, and I'm happy to see after so many years they keep innovating, keep leading the industry, which is very important, especially in hard times like this year, when a lot of small companies basically went bankrupt, and Fliteboard just keeps standing strong.
Yeah, they cannot be quiet in the market. They are always putting new things and following the tendencies and analyzing what the market demands. And I think they still on the right track, because Flite was sold to Brunswick. Okay, now you can see that Brunswick took a lot of knowledge to Flite. On the batteries, for example, the new folding prop was completely designed by the Mercury engineer, so they have a lot of years of experience. So it's those small details that makes the difference on the brand.
All right, and now
let's go to the water, because yeah, you have to test this video. Okay,
Bye
go. Guys, let's go to the water, and yeah, if you can, and if you're really into the surfing, you have to try it. Okay, and you can do it here, you can try it here at the eFoils Scubajet. Okay, bye guys.
Cheers.
Let's go to the water.
Let's go. What can I say, guys? This is really an amazing board, next generation stuff. What Pedro also forgot to mention is this season they introduced shims that are divided in halves. For example, like 0 shim, 0.5, 1, 1.5. So you can really fine-tune those little details that matter a lot for professional riders to balance your board up to your liking. I don't remember if old Fliteboard had handles, but this one doesn't have any handles, which reduces the weight, and I think they're not really needed for the small board like this, because all of my prone boards, they don't have any handles anyway. So to summarize what I love and what I don't like about it, it's really hard not to like anything. After so many years, Fliteboard perfected the system. What I would wish for a little bit lighter remote control. I think it's a little bit excessively heavy, and I would prefer an old one which was lighter and did the job anyways. And I also was expecting this to be a little bit more quiet motor, especially considering how small and thinner it is. It's different kind of noise. It's not like that high pitch annoying sound of the old Fliteboard, which sounded like a dentist drilling machine. Now it's a low pitch sound, it's very quiet and it's not annoying at all. And when you release the trigger, you can feel the total silence. Very cool feeling. Here we have a little bit of a swell. Minimize the speed of the wave, and then let's go to the trigger, and you're ready to do some pumping. Radinn depowered on the True Glide propeller, and then ready to repower. And here we go again. Rinse and repeat, super fun. all in all, this is an amazing board, and I'm very excited to see how Fliteboard is pushing the limits, keep innovating and driving the industry forward. So I'm looking forward to see what new cool toys they're gonna introduce the next year. That's all for today, guys. As always, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Cheers!